On July 5, 1994, in a small garage in Bellevue, Washington, a young computer scientist named Jeff Bezos launched an online bookstore called Amazon. He had a vision: to build a platform that could sell anything to anyone, anywhere. Few believed him. The internet was new, e-commerce barely existed, and selling books online sounded ridiculous. But Bezos wasn't after books, he was after the future. What started as a risky side project soon became one of the most powerful companies in history. This is the story of how Jeff Bezos rose from a garage bookseller to the world's richest man. Jeffrey Preston Bezos was born on January 12, 1964, in Albuquerque, New Mexico. His mother, Jacqueline, was just a teenager when she had him, and his biological father left when Jeff was still a baby. His stepfather, Miguel Bezos, a Cuban immigrant who fled to America at 16, legally adopted Jeff and gave him his last name. From a young age, Jeff showed an insatiable curiosity. He dismantled his crib with a screwdriver because he wanted to sleep in a bed. As a child, he built homemade alarms to keep his younger siblings out of his room. His fascination with science and mechanics grew deeper each year. At school, Bezos excelled in math and technology, but what truly set him apart was his obsession with how things worked. By the time he reached high school, he was already dreaming about space colonies, renewable energy, and computers. He once said, "You can't connect the dots looking forward. You can only connect them looking backward." Looking back now, every dot, from his curiosity to his discipline, led straight to Amazon. After graduating summa cum laude from Princeton University in 1986 with degrees in electrical engineering and computer science, Bezos landed a job on Wall Street. He worked at several firms, eventually becoming the youngest senior vice president at a hedge fund called D.E. Shaw & Company. Bezos wasn't just analyzing stocks, he was analyzing the future. In 1994, while researching internet trends, he discovered something extraordinary. Internet usage was growing by 2,300% per year. That number changed everything. He started making a list of potential online business ideas: software, clothing, music, and books. Why books? Because there were millions of titles, far more than any physical bookstore could ever stock. It was a market with infinite potential, and Bezos saw what no one else did: the beginning of a digital revolution. At age 30, Bezos faced the biggest decision of his life. Should he stay at a comfortable, high-paying job or risk everything to chase a dream that could fail miserably? He developed what he called the regret minimization framework. The question was simple: when I'm 80, will I regret not trying this? The answer was clear. So in 1994, Bezos quit his Wall Street job, packed his things, and drove across the country to Seattle with his wife, Mackenzie Scott, typing out Amazon's business plan in the car. His mission: to create the world's most customer-centric company. He started Amazon in his garage, built his first desk out of a door and 4 wooden legs, and launched the website on July 16, 1995. The first book ever sold on Amazon shipped from his garage. Within a month, sales reached all 50 US states and over 45 countries. Bezos' dream was no longer theory, it was real. What separated Jeff Bezos from other dot-com founders was his relentless focus on the customer. From day one, he made it clear: the most important single thing is to focus obsessively on the customer. Our job is to make customers happy. He didn't care about short-term profits, he cared about trust. When analysts pressured him to raise prices or cut corners, Bezos refused. Instead, he reinvested everything back into better logistics, faster shipping, and more products. While other companies were trying to impress investors, Bezos was building something deeper: a customer relationship that would last decades. By 1997, Amazon went public at $18 per share. Many Wall Street experts laughed, calling it Amazon.bomb. They said it would never compete with real stores. But Bezos didn't blink. He kept expanding. CDs, DVDs, electronics, and eventually everything. He was creating not just a bookstore, but the world's marketplace. The early 2000s brought disaster for the tech world. The dot-com bubble burst, and one by one, internet startups collapsed. Amazon stock fell by over 90%. Critics predicted its death, but Bezos had built Amazon differently, on long-term thinking, not hype. He told his employees, We're not in a hurry to succeed. We're building something that will last. Instead of cutting and running, Bezos doubled down. He launched Amazon Prime, an idea that sounded insane at the time, free 2-day shipping for an annual fee. But it changed online shopping forever. He also created Amazon Web Services, AWS, a cloud computing platform designed to help other businesses run online. That one decision would later make Amazon the most profitable tech company on earth. Bezos' resilience during the crash wasn't luck. It was leadership built on vision, patience, and audacity. By the mid-2000s, Amazon had evolved from a bookstore into a global retail empire. Bezos expanded into electronics, fashion, groceries, and streaming. He launched Kindle in 2007, revolutionizing how the world read books. Later came Alexa, Amazon Music, Prime Video, and the Amazon Marketplace, which allowed small sellers to reach millions of customers. Every move was strategic. Bezos didn't just sell products, he built ecosystems. Each Amazon service reinforced the other, locking customers into a seamless experience that competitors couldn't match. And behind it all was Bezos' guiding principle. It's always day one. To him, day one meant never acting like a giant corporation, always innovating, experimenting, and staying hungry. That mindset made Amazon unstoppable. Even as Amazon took over the world, Jeff Bezos was already looking beyond it. In 2000, he founded Blue Origin with a bold mission: to create a future where millions could live and work in space. Inspired by watching Apollo 11 as a child, Bezos saw space not as fantasy, but as humanity's next chapter, a way to preserve Earth by expanding outward. Guided by the motto, Gradatim ferociter, step by step ferociously, he poured billions into reusable rockets, culminating in his 2021 flight aboard New Shepard, from bookstore to the stars. By 2017, Amazon had grown into a trillion-dollar empire, and Jeff Bezos officially surpassed Bill Gates as the richest man alive. But his true wealth lay in transformation. Amazon reshaped how people shop, read, and consume entertainment, while AWS powered giants like Netflix, Airbnb, and even NASA. Bezos didn't just build a company, he redefined modern business itself. Yet his focus never wavered. Innovation, long-term vision, and customer obsession. Double your experiments, he said, and you double your inventiveness. From a garage bookstore to global dominance, Bezos has mastered evolution through experimentation. In 2021, Jeff Bezos stepped down as Amazon CEO, passing leadership to Andy Jassy. But his impact was far from over. As executive chairman, he turned his focus to Blue Origin, philanthropy, and bold innovation. More than a businessman, Bezos became a symbol of unwavering vision. "We are stubborn on vision, but flexible on details," he once wrote, a belief that shaped every risk he took. Setbacks became lessons, failures became data, and success proved that thinking differently works. Love him or not, he transformed how we live, shop, and think about the future. His empire, Amazon and beyond, is built not on luck, but on unshakable faith in innovation. The next time you order something online, stream a movie, or see a rocket rise into the sky, remember, it all started with one man, one idea, and one belief, that the future belongs to those bold enough to build it. If you enjoyed this story of ambition, innovation, and faith in possibility, like this video. Subscribe to the channel and stay tuned for more stories about the people who shape our world.